You know, men can be weird. And I'm saying this to you as a man. All I know is that in men being men, we can make stupid decisions and think stupid ways. And one of the most stupidest things that men can do is have something amazing, have something great, have something life-changing, and want to lose it because it is so great and amazing and life-changing. And I'm not saying this for all men, but there are a certain type of men that would rather lose someone because they are too good for them. It's too good to be true. There is no way you are real. It's like the saying, you don't know what you have until you lose it. But when this type of man loses it, then he realizes what he had. But when he had it, he didn't realize the impact of the loss it would have. You know what? Stop. Let's stop trying to make sense of this. But what I'm gonna talk about today is why certain men try to spin the block with you. And for those who are not adept with slang, spin the block means a man who breaks up with you and then after the breakup tries to get back with you. All right? I am not giving an excuse to this, but I am telling you the reality of this. The first thing when it comes to this, why a man will try to spin the block with you, is the regret of losing a blessing is a nightmare. Nightmarish, life-changing on the negative end. Now let's speak on regret of losing a blessing. I'm gonna give you a personal story. My grandma once told me a story of how she was an amazing singer, the voice of an angel. She grew up in church, all about church, still in church. She had the gift of singing. And she told me that she kind of took advantage of her gift and thought that she would have it forever, no matter what. So she told me she started partying, drinking, smoking, living a young life. And sadly and eventually, her ability to sing started to disintegrate. And now that once angelic singing, God-fearing woman became just a God-fearing woman because she lost her ability to sing like she used to. Like, yeah, she could still sing, but nowhere near how she sang when she was younger. She told me this as a lesson, to not take advantage of your blessings, because the regret of losing that blessing sucks. It's scary because sometimes you can lose a blessing and never get it back ever again. And I always think about that story because anytime I try to complain, I stop because I can lose any and every single blessing that I have in a snap of a finger based on bad decisions, whatever. Now, how does that relate to this? A man spinning the block with you. When a man loses a great woman for him and he tries to live his life after, he realizes that he lost something impactful, essential, important, someone who changed his life for the better, a blessing. And now this feeling of regret is pounding him, killing him, giving him nightmares because he realized what he lost. Just like how my grandma realized that her bad decisions took away her skill and her blessing, he realizes that when he broke up with this woman, for whatever reason, he lost a good thing. And it's his fault, on his cause. When a man feels the regret of losing a blessing, that will make him want to spin the block to get it back. But that doesn't always happen, right? Exactly. Another reason why a man will spin the block with you, I'm gonna bring up another old saying, the grass wasn't greener on the other side. You ever heard that saying, the grass is always greener on the other side? That is a complete lie. And I understand sometimes you have to take a risk in life. Sometimes you have to leave that job because you're becoming too comfortable. Sometimes you have to leave that job that you're in because you want more. You want to get paid more. You want to go higher in your career ladder. Sometimes you have a feeling that you need to move out of state because you're comfortable in this state, or you just keep meeting the same type of people and you want something different for yourself. Sometimes, I get it, you have to take that risk to see if it is greener on the other side. But you have to be careful with that when you have something great already. When you have something good already in your possession and you feel like you can get something even better, that usually turns out to be a mistake. And a lot of men make this mistake with amazing women. They feel like they can find an even better, even greater woman. But what I want people to understand is that greatness is not in the majority. There is a lot of mediocrity out there. There is a lot of cheapness out there. There are a lot of bad people out there. So when this type of man takes the risk to see if he can get something better than what he already has, the greatness that he already has, he is making a mighty risk. But yes, once he realizes that he can't and won't and hasn't found anything greater than what the great woman he already had, he tries to spin the block. He tries to come back to her. Now he's in your DMs. Now he's in your texts and your messages. Now he's trying to FaceTime you, trying to get back into your good graces because that risk that he took failed. And this next one, ooh, there is a saying that I go by, and I want y'all to instill this in y'all if you want to, but I feel like it helps. And the saying goes, you will never find another me in someone else. What that means is I am unique. You will never find another Sealz. He will never find another you. You will never find another him. Everyone is a fingerprint. Therefore, if I am treating you correct, if I'm treating you with love, if I'm treating you with respect, if I'm doing everything in my power to make things, life good for you in my own special way, you will never find that in someone else. Yes, someone else can treat you good, but they will never treat you like how I treat you. And whether you think that is a good thing or a bad thing is up to you. But if it is a good thing, and after you break up with me, you're trying to find me in someone else, for whatever reason, you don't like me, or we got into an argument and now you rushed out, you broke up with me, whatever the reason, best of luck in finding someone that is perfect for you, right for you. But what I want you to know is that you will never find another me. You see, when this type of guy breaks up with you, he may try to find another you in another woman who do the things you do, say the things you say, gives the energy and the vibes that you give. But it is impossible. And sometimes when you take that risk, you will fall flat on your face. And when this type of guy doesn't find another you, he tries to come back to you. He tries to spin the block because he misses your essence. He misses the things you did for him. He misses you. And the reason why I said what I said in the beginning of this point, that you will never find another me in someone else, is because I want to instill your expensiveness. You are expensive. You are priceless, man and woman. I want you to understand that. If you are living life right, at the best of your ability, if you are a good woman or a man, and I'm talking about for the people who hold themselves accountable, try to live right, not the people who are out here living crazy and dirty. But on this channel, we talking about decent and good human beings, right? So that's another reason why a man will spin the block with you. The next reason is she's doing better after the breakup, and he realizes that she doesn't need him. There is a certain type of man out there who have this macho ego about them, and they think that their woman is nothing without them. A very controlling demeanor. They feel like they make their woman and their woman's life, and without them, their woman is nothing. There is a thinking of a certain man out there, but when they see their ex, that the woman that they broke up with, doing better after the breakup, that shakes them, crushes them, because it crushes their little fragile ego. And now they're trying to spin the block to see what's happening, why this is happening. You must be doing something. It is impossible. How can you be doing better without me? There's dudes who think like that. And this is especially the case for narcissists, manipulators, abusers. They think that your life depends on them. But man, when y'all break up, going on your separate ways, and your life is starting to elevate and blossom, and she realizes that he was actually holding her back. But on the same coin, he fails and denies that to be the case. And once again, his ego is crushed. So now he will try to spin a block to, one, try to see how this is possible. How did you make this happen? And two, this type of man will spin a block to try to bring you back down, to try to de-escalate you, to try to stop all that growth and success. And it is pure craziness. When he realizes that she never needed him, she doesn't need him, and now she's actually doing better without him, this type of man may try to spin the block. And the last reason why a man will try to spin the block with you is actually a more positive vibe. It is that he has grown up and matured. I do believe that timing is an important aspect in connection, because some people sometimes are not mature enough to have a proper and healthy relationship, while the other partner may be. And the timing in that person's life, they have not experienced enough, or they have not taken the dedication to be a better version of themselves for someone else. So they doing their thing, they out there wilding, playing games and all that, while their partner may be ready, mature enough to have a serious relationship. So timing can be interesting. So it does happen sometimes where two partners, with one being immature and the other being ready, do meet and get together because of chemistry, introductory compatibility. Y'all vibe together. But those things usually don't last without there being some kind of foundation and substance and maturity. So sometimes a man will try to spin a block with you years down the line, or in whatever time frame, because he grew up. He finally matured. He realized what he had. He realized himself that he was bugging. He was tripping. He was not ready for this mature woman. But now he feels like he is ready. He grew up. He dedicated his life to a better cause. He could have actually went through something in life that changed his whole existence and his mindset. And sometimes it's tragic things that make this happen. But whatever happened, it changed his life for the better. So sometimes growth will make you realize what you've been missing. Growth will make you realize your mistakes. But growth will also make you realize the blessing of a good and decent person and the impact that it has in your life. And when this type of man realizes that, he will try to spin the block. Thank you for watching this video with me. And if you are one of these women who always ask, why is my ex always trying to get back with me? One or some of these reasons may be the reason why. And I will see you on my next video. Peace and blessings. Goodbye.